This hip opening yoga sequence will increase hip mobility and open your hips. Roll out your mat and come onto a seat. Sit with your legs crossed and close your eyes. Take a few moments to center by connecting with your breath. Simply watch your inhales and watch your exhales. Open your eyes and stretch your arms up. As you exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to starting position and exhale, twist to the left. Inhale both arms up and fold over your crossed legs. Lean back to switch the cross in your legs. Sweep your left arm up and lean over to the right for a side bend. Switch sides. Reach both arms up and fold over your legs. Lift your torso up and lay on your belly with your forehead resting on your forearms. Lift onto your forearms for Sphinx pose, elbows underneath your shoulders. Bend your right leg out to the side for half frog pose. Press the inner edge of your right foot into the ground. Thread your left arm under and roll onto your back for a spinal twist. Return onto your belly to switch sides. Left leg bends out to the side. Half frog pose. Thread your right arm through and roll onto your back for a twist. Release onto your belly and prepare for serpent cobra lifts. Tent your fingertips. With every inhale, lift your chest. With every exhale, release. Do this a few times. Push your hips back into child's pose. Take a few breaths here as you place your forehead down and press your hips back towards your heels. Come into tabletop position for hip circles. Bend your right knee out to the side and rotate it 3 times in one direction and 3 times in the opposite direction. Switch sides, circling your left leg, and switch directions. Now circle your shoulders over wrists and hips over your knees for dancing lions. Switch directions. Lift your knees, curl your toes under, and press your hips up and chest back into turbo downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent. Bend your left leg and let your hips sway to the left. Bend your right leg and let your hips sway to the right. Bring your hips back to start and just pedal out the feet, bending one leg and then the other. Come into your downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up and bend it with the hip open into scorpion dog. Exhale, place your right foot in between your hands for low lunge. Reach your arms up. Hold your left wrist with your right hand and side bend to the right. This stretches the hip flexors of your back leg. Release the stretch and turn your back shin in and place your hands on your hips. Rock your knee past your ankle a few times. Place your right forearm on your right thigh and sweep your left arm up and over for a side bend. Release your hands to frame your front foot and straighten your front leg. Reset your back leg into runner's stretch. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold. Walk your hands to the inside of your legs and press your hips out to the side. Walk your hands back to starting position and stretch back to downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up as you switch sides. Bend your left leg into scorpion dog. Use your exhale to place your left foot in between your hands. Rise on an inhale with the arms up into low lunge. Take your right wrist into your left hand and pull it to the left for a side bend. You're stretching your front of your back leg, primarily your hip flexors. Release and turn to the side, hands on your hips as you rock your knee forward and back. Place your left forearm on your left thigh for your supported side angle. Your right arm stretches up and over. Release both hands down to frame your front foot and reset into your runner's lunge. Lengthen your low spine and fold over your front leg. Walk both hands over to the inside of the leg for a stretch. Place your hands and reset for downward facing dog. Come onto your tippy toes. Step your feet to the front of the mat. Place your feet down, feet hips distance apart. Grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. Have a soft bend in your knees to release your low back. You can sway side to side. Release your elbows and roll up one vertebra at a time and arrive in mountain pose. Palms face forward, crown of your head lifts up. Shift your weight to your left foot and step your right foot back into warrior two. Reach your arms away from each other. Take 3 long breaths here, in and out through your nose. Deep bend in your front knee. Gaze past your left hand. Bring your left forearm onto your thigh and turn your chest to the side. Your right arm reaches over. You can place your left hand on the floor if you can keep your chest open to the side. Inhale, lift your torso up and straighten your front leg and your arms out to the side. You can heel toe your back foot in a bit. Hinge over your front leg and release your left hand onto your leg or onto the floor. Keep your torso in line with your front leg. Lift into star, pivot your heels in and bend your arms and knees for goddess. Straighten your legs and shift your weight over towards your right foot to prep for tree pose. Hands can be in prayer, or you can reach them over your head in a V shape. Release into star position to switch sides. Bend your right knee toward the back of the mat for warrior 2. Take 3 breaths here. Release your right forearm onto your right thigh and stretch your left arm up and over for a side bend, with an option for your right hand down on the outside or inside of your right leg. Lift your torso with your arms straight out to the side and prep for triangle pose as you straighten your right leg. Hinge over your right leg and rotate your chest to the side. Your left arm points to the sky. Inhale to lift your torso into star position. Exhale, bend both your knees and your arms for goddess. Shift your weight into your left foot and prepare for your tree pose. Remember, your foot can be wherever it needs to be for balance. If you have the sole of the foot into your leg, press it firmly into your leg, leg into your foot. Release into star. Place your hands on your hips to feel the forward fold at your hip joint. Hands can release all the way to the floor, or you can take your middle and index finger to the inside of your big toes and close the loop with your thumb for yogi toe lock. Release your shoulders and head. Turn to the left as you bend your left leg and lower your right leg to prep for lizard lunge. Let your hips sink and release. You can stay on your hands, or you can move your forearms onto the mat, elbows underneath your shoulders. Either way, think of pulling your sternum forward. Press down to lift up to switch to the opposite side of the mat for lizard lunge with your right knee bent. As your body opens up, You might want to come down onto your forearms for a deeper stretch. Press down with your hands to lift your hips up. Travel to the left side of your mat for Skandasana. Your left knee is bent. It's okay if the heel of the left foot doesn't stay down. Use your hands for support and bend the opposite knee to switch sides. You can keep your hands down or lift them into prayer position for balance. Lift your hips and heel toe your feet in closer. Lower your hips for yogi squat. Press your palms together, backs of the arms gently to the insides of the legs, and lift the crown of the head up. Move your hips to the ground, knees wide for cobbler's pose. Bring the soles of your feet together and widen your knees. You can try this stretching technique with me by placing your hands on the outside of your legs. Press your legs into your hands into your legs for a few seconds. Now release and see if your stretch has deepened. Keep your spine neutral and continue to widen your knees out to the side by engaging your outer hip muscles. This will stretch your inner thighs. Straighten both legs out to the side for wide leg forward fold prep. Bring your hands in front of you and rock your pelvis forward and back. Keep your pelvis all the way forward as you begin to fold into wide leg forward fold. You can stay up on your hands, come onto your forearms, or lay your head all the way down. This is a good time to just fully surrender here. Tune into your breath, release tension with every exhale. Use your hands to lift your torso up. Bring your knees in, one at a time, and we'll transition and set up for frog pose. Have your hips in line with your knees. Your feet are flexed, shins are parallel. Stay up on your forearms as you prepare for this pose, and make sure your pelvis is tilted gently forward. You can stay here, or you can bring your forearms to the ground. It might help you feel more relaxed if you can get your chest down. If it doesn't reach the ground, you can always place a pillow or bolster underneath you. This can be an intense stretch, so remember to use your breath. It will send signals to your brain that you're safe to stretch. Just keep your inhales and exhales long and smooth. Lift up and sit back in Thunderbolt to neutralize. And take your time releasing out of frog pose. We'll transition onto your back. Lay down on your mat and set up for reclined pigeon. Bend your right leg into a figure 4 position over your left thigh. Thread your hands behind your left leg and pull the thigh close to the chest. Keep your right foot flexed. Release your hands and let your legs drop to the left. The sole of the right foot will be down, and you can gently press your right thigh away with your left hand. This decompresses the hip joint. When you're ready, switch sides, taking reclined pigeon on the left. Hug your right thigh in and keep your left foot flexed. As you release, let the left leg drop to the right, the sole of the foot will be down, and gently guide your left thigh away from your chest. Bring both knees in and wide for happy baby pose. You can grab the ankles, outer edges of the feet, or even take yogi toe lock here. It might feel nice to sway side to side. Slowly release into your Savasana pose. This is your time to let all of that opening in your hips absorb into the rest of the body. So don't skip your Savasana. Give yourself just a few moments of peace here. Bring your awareness back to your body and deepen your breath. On your next inhale, reach your arms above your head for a good morning stretch. You can point your feet. As you're ready, you'll bend your knees in, roll to your right side, and come into your seated pose. Notice any subtle shifts and changes in your body and your mind. Press your palms together at heart center and take a moment of gratitude for your practice.